Hey guys, Mediocre here. Today we're going to be going through every single Elden Ring ending. There are only 6 of them. This won't be a very long video, as you guys are maybe used to, but there's only 6 of them, and we're gonna go through all of the lore behind them and how they are. Anyways, enjoy the video, have a nice day, and anyways, let's go straight into the video. Starting off with the Age of Fracture. The Age of Fracture is the default ending. In order to get it, you must touch the Fractured Marika and mend the Elden Ring. You must not use any of the other mending runes that you might get in the game. You can see as you're standing on the throne, and there's nothing else than you sitting on the throne. It's only you and yourself. You can see that in the city skylines in Leyendell, there's nothing except the Erdtree and the whole city. You start off when you defeat Radagon and the Elden Beast. You see that Marika is on the kneeling down, and when you touch it, you can see the Elden Ring glowing as bright as ever. You touch it, and you're blinded by a yellow light, and you end up on the throne. Now, this isn't something too special. This is just the basic ending. You don't have to put any effort into this except beating the boss. So, quick recap, you sit on the throne and you ascend to godhood. There's nothing else other than that. Next, we have the Age of Perfect Order, or just Order. Now, this is when you decide to help out Goldmask and Brother Corrin, and this is when you obtain the Mending Rune of Perfect Order. In its description, it's a rune of transcendental ideology which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order or instability of ideology can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods, no better than man. That is the fly in the ointment. It is a day where you see yourself sitting on the throne and you are blind. Well, there's lots more light in the sky. This is basically one of the easiest endings to get, but still, it's a different ending in all. This is my favorite ending next, the Age of the Duskborn. Now, you're sitting on the throne, like usual, of course. It's probably going to start off with all of that, but instead of there being a light in the sky, it's rather filled with a gray dusk, almost like the sun has been ripped out of the sky. In this rune's description, the mending rune of the Death Prince, rune description excerpt, form of the two hollow-brand half-wheels combined. It will embed the principle of life within death into order. The Golden Order was created by confining death. Thus, this new order will be one of death restored. Now, this ending is achieved when completing Fia's quest line. This is probably one of the most weird ones, but instead of there being life, there's a death present here. Now, this is the most chaotic of all endings. The Lord of Frenzied Flame ending. Now, this is achieved by going through Leyendell's subterranean shunning ground. Well, subterranean shunning ground. You go through it and you fight a sewer mogue, or as people like to call him. Then you must attack an illusory wall behind Moog's arena. Then you will be presented with one of the worst things, parkour. Go through the parkour until you reach the Frenzied Flame prescription, and you just get the grace there. And if you look in front of you, there should be a large door. Now, in order to open the door, you must take off all your clothes and enter the room. There you'll get gripped by the three fingers, and you will then be sent like out with marks all over your body. You must also do the same and uh, go fight the final boss, and then you'll get this ending. In this ending, you burn down the Erdtree and make the whole world filled with madness. It's quite the brutal ending, but the world decided to turn on you, so you turned on the world. Next is the Blessing of Despair ending. Now, you must do the Dung Eater's quest and give him all the seedbed curses. Now, there are 6 around the map. There's 1 in Leyendell, 2 in the Haligtree, And I guess all of them are scattered around. I don't know the exact location because I've never really got this ending. But in this, you must give all the seedbed curses to the Dung Eater until you get the Mending Rune of the Fell curse. Now, a bit of lore about the Dung Eater is that he uses his seedbed curse to basically make people reincarnated as omens, those dudes with the horns, in their next life. In this rune's description, the reviled curse will last eternally around, and the world's children, grandchildren, and every generation hence, it will be its pustules. If order is defiled entirely, defilement is defilement no more, and for every curse a cursed blessing. Now, this ending makes everyone in the world filled with diseases and horrible things. Now, well, it's not really a disease. It's more of the fact that you have been basically defiling people and making them reincarnated as omens. Now, this is probably the worst ending you can give someone. Like, this is the horrible ending for everyone in the world, being reincarnated to omens and dying over and over again. And the Dung Eater, he's also a sadistic man. We can't blame him. Oh, no, we can blame him. We can. Lastly on the list is Ronnie's ending. Well, Ronnie the Witches. Now, this ending is for all the Ronnie simps out there. Shout out to all the Ronnie simps. This ending is where you become Ronnie's consort and then just do whatever, I guess. Now, this quest is annoying to do. You must first of all beat Radon, go through Nokron, get the Finger Slayer blade, then go back to Ronnie's Rise, and then you must go through the Ainsel River main, kill the Baleful Shadow, go through the Lake of Rot, then beat Estelle, um, and then you must get the Dark Moon Ring from the discarded Palace Key, which you get from killing the Baleful Shadow. And then you propose to Ronnie after you rise up from an elevator and you go to a church. Now, this ending results in you going in the it leaves the lands between and goes up to the moon. And she says that this will be 1,000 years period, and the lands between is left without a lord for the rest of its time, and it's the first time ever. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. Just getting by in life. Have a nice day, and this is mediocre signing out. Bye.